Hey, what's up guys, Sai here. Welcome back to my tutorial on how to make a custom item Spigot plugin. This is definitely not my fourth take of this intro. Let's go. Okay, so today we're going to be covering two things: custom recipes and custom item abilities. So custom recipes, you can do different ways. You can either put in your item manager class, or you can make a new class for it. I'm going to be keeping in the item manager, but if you know what you're doing, you can branch out. Just call your item manager class in that class, and that's how you can do that. For right now, I'm not doing that. So, we're going to be, first of all, showing you how to implement recipes, and then we'll be doing events. So, there's three different kind of recipes. For right now, I'm going to be covering shape recipes, but you can also do shapeless recipes and furnace recipes. I'm not covering furnace recipes in this tutorial, but if you want me to, I can make an extra video for it. Just let me know in the comments. So you're going to go into whatever method you want to do. So I guess I'll add a custom recipe for the sword first, because it's obviously first. So we're going to make this a shaped recipe. We're just going to hold SR for shape recipe. And then equals new, not new, new shaped recipe. And then we're going to need a couple things in here. We're going to do name space key dot Minecraft, and in here we're just going to put in the key for this. So I'm just going to call this super underscore sword. This can be whatever you want, but it has to be unique. So you can't have two items with the exact same ID, otherwise it will not work. Then comma and what you want it to craft. So this is me using the local variable for item. If you want to make like a vanilla item, like on my thing, I have like an extra method just for recipes, and it's literally it's just a bunch of vanilla, like it's a bunch of tweaking vanilla recipes. But for right now, I'm creating item. It's a local variable, so I can just do item, and then that. Now here's the thing: you can make this. You can like this can literally just be this can literally just be this. Like you can create the item every time that it's being crafted or given to somebody. I would not recommend it. Just having this one thing here, and however you want them to obtain it, there's multiple ways, so it uses way less processing power. Now, next line, we can do sr.shape. Now, I'm just going to close this off, and we're going to make 3 strings. And you're going to do sr. Now, I'm going to show you what those things are for in a second. So we're going to do sr.set ingredients, and then a key. Now, make sure these are single quotes and not double quotes, otherwise it won't work. Now, let me just show you what these are. So basically, think of this as the crafting grid. So you have the top row here, so 1, 2, 3. You have the middle row here, so 1, 2, 3. And then you have the bottom row here, so 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna put these on separate lines just so that you guys can see easier, like what it actually is doing. So basically, a space is a blank spot, and then you can put in keys. So like we can add a bunch of these keys, and like let's say one of them is X. So let's say we want the top row to be just a like something in the middle. So we're gonna do space X and space. So now we'll have a blank, whatever we put as capital X, and then a blank. Now we put capital X here, and when we set this ingredient, we would put that there. So the key is capital X. By the way, this is like case sensitive, so you can do like then this, and then that would be a different thing. But it's up to you. So I'm gonna do middle being X, and then I'm going to go down 1, put that as an X as well, and then I'm going to put this as a S. And then basically you're going to do comma, and I would get used to doing this one because you can do just I'm pretty sure you can just do material dot whatever, but get used to this one so you can use custom items. You're gonna do new recipe choice, not like that. So new recipe choice dot exact choice, and then you can put in here. So I'm gonna do material dot diamonds block, and look, you can see this is an error because it needs an item stack. This is not an item stack. This is a material. So this one you just have to put material, but I will show you what to do in this one. You can use custom items. So I'm just going to do material dot diamond block, and there we go. Now every place there's an X, we're going to need a diamond block, and there we go. Now these two are going to be diamond blocks. Now we're going to do sr dot set ingredient, and then the key is a capital S, right? Yes. Key is a capital S, and then material dot stick. Now we can use a stick and 2 diamond blocks on top of it and make our item. So let's just go ahead and go here. There we go. Start a server. Make sure everything is running correctly. PL. Make sure we're in the right server. We're not. Okay, 1 second. I just completely launched the wrong server. Alright, it's on here. This, and then server, and then startup.bat. By the way, I recommend setting up a shortcut on your desktop, like for the startup.bat. So super items. There we go. Here we go. So let's build artifacts, build, because I completely forgot if we built it already. And then reload confirm. And okay, we have an error. Let's see what this error is. Oh, you can't put uppercase. That's why. Build artifacts, build. And there we go. Now, if we head on to our localhost server, you can see we still have our sword from before, our insanely powerful sword. Now, if I do slash, it was GSS, I think. No, okay, we have to actually do it. Now if I give myself slash give psi diamonds underscore block 2 and slash give psi stick and slash give psi crafting table. Now if we go here, put this in the middle and put these two on top, it did not work. That is really weird. Let's see what we did wrong. Oh, we forgot to actually add the recipe. Okay, so after your recipe, you have to do bucket dot get server dot add recipe sr. That was stupid on my part, I'm sorry. Build artifacts, and then we can just go in here and do slash reload confirm. Just get rid of that. And now, now that I'm not being stupid, we can make it. There we go. We have this. and it actually works. Like, this is the actual sword. Obviously, anti-cheat stops you from doing anything because we set the speed to insane. Okay, there we go. That works. Let me just set the speed to like, let's just do like 5, not 304. 5 and then 2.5, I guess. Sorry, by the way, I was wrong last episode. I'm just correcting something. Just leaving it blank is everything. So, equipment slot dot hand is actually useful. I was being stupid. So sorry about that. Okay. Now, I'm just going to copy this right here and paste it there. And we're just going to name this super pick. And again, this is item, so we're just going to create a local variable. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm adding another thing. So I'm going to do, again, we're going to do across the top is going to be, we're going to do X, and we're going to do lowercase x and capital X. So we're going to have a stick, diamond block, diamond block, diamond block, but then we're going to have something here. And I bet you can't guess what that is. We're just going to do sr.set ingredient, and the key, we're going to do lowercase x, and then we're going to do comma, and we're going to do new recipe choice dot exact choice, and we're going to do s sword and add the recipe. And now let me just quickly add an enchant to this. We're gonna do lore dot add and we're gonna do lore dot add, and then here we're gonna put the enchants. We're gonna do we're gonna copy this. We're gonna do 6, and we're gonna do efficiency 10, and then we're gonna do meta dot add enchants enchantments dot dig speed, and then we're gonna do 10 because it's 10 obviously, and then true, and there we go. And I'll tell you about custom enchants and stuff. So now if we save, build artifacts, build, and then / reload at confirm, I always recommend doing /pl. If there's an error, it will show up red and you can check your console for the error. Now, let me just get, I don't know why I was doing /give, I can just grab these. So, 3, and then stick. There's 2 sticks, 1 per each. And there we go. Now, I'm pretty sure this works like this. So we have this does that. I'm pretty sure it works like this as well. No, it doesn't. You have to set that up. So you can have multiple recipes of things. So here we go. We have the super sword. And this doesn't give us, it still gives us way too much speed. Okay. This is still way too fast. Even crouching, you go Mach 10. But it doesn't trigger the anti-speed. It doesn't trigger the anti-speed, so that's impressive. It's because speed 30 is going above, like, the actual, like, Minecraft, like, possible limit, so it's not 255. And if we go into offhand, it's still fast, but not as fast. Okay. Now, if we take this, put this here, put these blocks in there, we get the super pick. Now, if we get a iron sword, because as you can see, as you can see, if we get this iron sword and do the same, it doesn't work, even though this is an iron sword. You have to have the exact lore, exact attributes, exact everything, exact enchants, everything in order to do this, because it just uses the exact item meta. And there we go. Now we can get the super pick, and it has, like, go in game mode survival, we can see if it has efficiency or not, and it does. It has efficiency 10, which is, by the way, insane. Like, this is like gold pickaxe haste 7, I think is what this is worth. Efficiency 5 haste 7. So yeah, now I want to go in / game mode creative, and there we go. Now I can just roll this away, and let's head back into our code. Now we're gonna create a new class now. So I keep saying now a lot. It's annoying. I'm sorry. We're gonna go in item, new, Java class, and here we're gonna do let's call this click events. Now in click events, we're going to do implements listener. Make sure this is org.bucket.event.listener. Do not make sure this is not the Java one. Now in listener, we're gonna do adds event handler. I'm gonna do public static void, and we're gonna do on right click player interact event. I'm going to call this event. And now this is a lot of code, by the way. So we're going to do if event.get action equals action dot. Now you can choose which action you want. So you can either do left click block, left click air, right click air, or right click block. I'm sorry about that. That was weird. So we're gonna do. I'm gonna do action dot. I want this to only happen when we right click air. And now open this up, and we're gonna do if events dot get item does not equal null. So if it equals null, it won't do anything. If it does not equal null, if event dot get item meta dot equals, or to do double equals, you're just gonna do dot equals, and you're gonna input your item. So item manager dot, and we're gonna do the S sword gives you a special ability, and then dot get item meta. So you can get the item meta and then compare it to the item that you're clicking with. So only if it's this exact item, you're going to then execute whatever code's in here. So we're going to do player, just creating the variable. So player equals event dot get player. So we get the player executing the event. We can just import player. So it's called player. So we're going to do player dot, and oh boy, there's so much you can do. I'm going to just do this, where I'm going to do player dot get world, and there's so much you can do. This is insane. We're going to do dot spawn entity, and we're going to do first is the locations. We're going to do player dot get I location. I'm sorry for the barking. My dogs are going insane. Okay. I am so sorry. 1 second. Okay, I just have to go close my door. Sorry, I'm so sorry about that. and you can still hear them. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, so get eye location, and the next thing is the thing you want to spawn. So I want to spawn, we're going to do entity type dot, we're going to do our, we're going to do, let's spawn a B. Just, I don't even know why. And then, if we did that correctly, okay, now just quickly, because I have to go soon, we're going to do, you can copy this, go down some lines, and then just change this, and then change the ability. And then if you want to add different types of abilities, like you want, let's say you want, if you right click to block with something, you grab this, and then not that, and then you can do if action, and you can just change this, and then you can make this. I'm gonna make this right click block. So if you right click a block, it's not gonna do anything. What it's gonna do is it's gonna do player dot send message. Please only right click air. And there we go. Now I'm going to go into item manager. I'm just going to change this, give it a blank line. We're going to do, let's do 5, item ability, right click, and then we're going to call it, let's say, bee swarm, not sword, bee swarm. Summons, I'm gonna do yellow bee when you right click, and then save, build artifacts, build. And we're going to do, again, reload confirm, make sure everything is properly working. And now we're going to do, I'm just going to slash give the sort, slash give as sort. There we go. Okay, so we have the speed. And also, it's not working for some reason. Let's see, what's going on? Don't come in here, I'm recording. 1 second. I'll be done in a minute. Okay. I'm just copy this, and we're gonna do, dot s sword. This is one I've already made. I'm not even sure what I did wrong. B. Build, and then, not PL, reload. And enable properly. Let me just go here. And it's not working. That is really weird. Let's see what the problem is. Wait. I know what the problem is. We didn't register it. Okay, in your main class, okay. In your main class, in your unenable method, you're going to need to do get server dot get plugin manager dot register events, and make sure this is events, not an event. New, click events, and then your plugin is in this. Okay. Now it shouldn't be a problem. Everything should be working perfectly. Okay. And the good thing about this is it uses the item meta, so you shouldn't have to. Why do I keep doing that? And there we go. When you right click with this and you right click a block, it will say please right click air. When you right click air, it will summon a bee. And there we go. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. And okay, my FOV is insane. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next episode is going to be posted on Wednesday, and that is going to be just a couple of tips: how to get your plugin approved on CurseForge, how to get people to download, how to advertise properly, how to update, and all of that. So, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Sai. If you did like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more. Have a good one, and don't forget to join the Discord in the description and check out all of the other tutorials in this series. Have a good one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Man, this is stupidly fun. Why am I having fun with this? Alright, see you guys.